The ancients have a saying, "A drop of water, full and round, never forgets its source." This story will take you back to a time long ago, where life lessons were not only passed down through words, but also through meaningful folk tales. Listen to the story of a girl named Lila, who learned a valuable lesson about self-love and inner strength. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled deep within the mountains of the Great Wall, there was a girl named Lila. Lila was a kind-hearted and diligent girl, always ready to help others in her village. She lived with her elderly mother and worked hard to support her family. However, despite having a stable life and job, Lila often felt empty inside. She believed she wasn't good enough, not beautiful enough, and that her life lacked excitement. Every day, Lila worked tirelessly, but she never felt truly happy. She always tried to please others while forgetting that she, too, needed love and care. One day, while working in the garden, Lila asked herself, "Why do I always feel so empty? I help everyone around me, but have I ever thought about helping myself?" This question echoed in her heart, reminding her that she had forgotten about herself. Lila had a close friend named Maya. Maya was a confident girl, always full of energy. Although Maya wasn't wealthy, she always found joy and fulfillment in her work and life. One day, Lila decided to visit Maya and seek advice. She went to Maya's house, where Maya often relaxed under the shade of a peach tree in the garden after a long day of work. "Lila, what's wrong?" Maya asked, seeing the troubled look on Lila's face. Lila shared everything with her: her work, her feelings of emptiness, and her belief that she wasn't good enough. "I always take care of others, but I forget about myself. I don't know how to change." Maya looked at Lila and smiled gently. "Lila, you are an amazing person. You need to learn to love yourself before you can help others. Remember, you cannot give what you do not have inside." Maya then shared a story she had learned from a wise monk in the village. Maya explained that, at one point in her life, she had felt just like Lila. She worked tirelessly, always trying to please everyone, but felt empty inside. One day, she met an old and wise monk who lived in a small temple atop a mountain, overlooking the vast valley. Maya asked him, "Master, I always feel empty and incomplete, even though I try my best. How can I find peace within myself?" The wise monk looked at Maya with a kind gaze and smiled. "Maya, happiness is not found outside, but within yourself. Remember, if you cannot love yourself, you will never feel complete happiness, no matter how much you do for others." Maya realized that, in order to truly give, she had to have completeness and strength from within. She began to change her life, not only working for others, but also spending time on herself to nourish both her soul and body. When Lila heard Maya's story, she felt a spark of realization within her. She understood that in order to live a meaningful life, she had to learn to love and care for herself. She couldn't continue living just to meet others' expectations. She had to begin living for herself. Lila started making changes in her life. She dedicated time to her personal interests, took care of her health, and began reading more. She learned to say no when she felt tired and couldn't help others, and she started appreciating what she already had. One day, when Lila looked into the mirror, she saw a different woman, strong, confident, and much happier. She no longer felt tired or insecure. She realized that by loving herself, she could love and help others even more. Life is not a race to please everyone. Life is a journey to find and love yourself. When you value yourself, you will create a fuller and more meaningful life, not only for yourself, but for those around you.